Howdy y'all, this is Tony Hipser signing in from the woods of South Carolina. For those of you who do know us and thought they got rid of us, I just want to tell you how much we really miss you, and we hope that we see you over the holidays. But hey, I'm back, and I'm here to help Pastor Mike and Pastor Nelson with something exciting. The topic of spiritual growth. And you may be asking yourself, well, what is spiritual growth? I'm glad you asked. Simply put, spiritual growth is the lifelong process that we are all in as we grow in our relationship with Jesus Christ. It's a process that begins after we commit ourselves to Jesus and accept Him as our Savior. Paul the Apostle tells us in 1 Corinthians that God has united you with Jesus Christ at our salvation. This idea of spiritual growth is so important. It's laid out in the mission of Trinity Christian Chapel. Our mission is to reach unbelievers and turn them into growing, serving, reproducing disciples of Christ, modeled after the Great Commission in Matthew 28:19 and 20. When applied to us personally, some may think of these as progressive stages that we achieve in our life of Christ. Once reached, we begin to grow through studying our Bibles. And after we've grown enough, we begin to serve inside and outside the church. And when we've grown even further and are confident in our Bible, we begin to reproduce by training others how to study the Bible. While there is some truth to looking at these as progressive stages, it's deeper than that. These are intertwined, inseparable aspects of our growth. These aspects are not simply things that become expectations of us as Christians, but our prayer instead is that because of our growth in our relationship with Christ, that reaching and serving and reproducing become an outpouring of that growth in love. Christ doesn't want us to do these things out of obligation, but instead desires us to do them out of love. Something even more exciting happens, though, because through our outpouring of our love and growth, the aspects of reaching and serving and reproducing become inpouring back to us, further contributing to our growth in our relationship with Christ when He calls us to love God with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love our neighbors. Now that I've explained to you about spiritual growth, I'm going to turn it over to Pastor Mike, and he's going to explain to you about the survey that we've put together. But before I sign off, I just wanted to say thank you for listening, and thank you so much for your willingness to participate in your spiritual growth. Hope to see you soon. God bless. Shalom.